that trying to measure happiness is a disaster for people who monetize everything. And a political party that doesn't work is viewed as a disaster for a political or a society. I mean, how do you? Isn't there really a lot more commonality between what you two are saying? I guess this is both of you.
Well, I think that we have our differences. We have our differences, and we have probably overlapping areas of agreement. But I just want to end by clarifying something. The reason I encourage you to be brave and resolute and not be crybabies is because we're not in our comfort zone. We're out of our comfort zone. We don't know what's going to happen. We're in uncharted territory. We want everybody to draw a map for us, and we're acting like crybabies because nobody can do it. Okay? So I'm asking you to accept the fact that you're out of your comfort zone and get real with it and go with it and do what you can to be a brave, thoughtful person within the context of that uncomfortable situation, because that's where we are at right now. Politically, ecologically, economically, all those things are uncomfortable.
I just want to grab one piece of that question, which is, I guess, because I dare to use the word economists, but the reason it's powerful that economists are actually interested in well-being is, A, if it becomes believable to the business community, then the business community becomes the ally of, trying to solve these problems rather than an enemy. The other element of it is that we need to understand economic consequences of decision-making, courses of action that we advocate. I mean, the triple bottom line is seen by most, let's say, business people as a moral idea that's very nice in the abstract, but has no, cannot be executed meaningfully in the real world. However, if it takes on an economic dimension, or leads us to be able to actually value, the natural world appropriately, then suddenly economics becomes a very powerful agent for change. And that's really what I'm after and why I'm looking at things like that. Not that I believe everything economists say, and I certainly believe with Jim that numbers are not a good, numbers are so often bad, especially in the urban realm, so often useless, so often deployed for, to suit an agenda rather than because they're real, that we certainly cannot count on that kind of argument alone.
I'm going to turn it over to Charles. Do we have more time, or are we done? Do we let our noble speakers speak up and give their final points?
Look, it's just there's a fellow who's had his hand up back there for the past half hour, and I feel like we
fellow
should
who's had his hand.
A very quick crack at the mic, and
yes.
I look forward to a very succinct and short response from both of you.